Hello and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC and today I'm going to walk you through a 2021 Summit Adventure Van. I was going to do a King Air this week. I was going to put on a tie for you guys. Haven't done that in quite a while, but it sold last night, so sorry. Next time we get one I will I'll do that for you guys. Alright, we're going to start up here in the front. This is stock number 5N210194. In case you're interested in it, this is still available. It's a perfect time of year to get one of these little Summit Adventure Vans. They're four-wheel drive, got plenty of clearance. We're just gonna work our way around. As you can see, this has our upgraded wheels and tires. These are the BF Goodrich tires, Rhino wheels. And these are the KO2 tires. So these are one of the best, if not the best, all-terrain tire there is. I actually have these on my Jeep. Works wonders. As we work our way around here, as you can see, I've got the awning out. We've got a power awning with awning lights. Perfect for a nice sunny day like today. We've got a fixed running board. You're going to be out playing in the mud. It's a good spot to clean your shoes off. You can see here we have our exhaust for our S-Bar heating unit that we have inside this coach. It's a diesel fueled furnace. Keep you plenty warm. I've got the heat running. We were pretty cold this morning. I fired it up. 30 minutes it was up to temperature, so it's pretty nice. We'll keep walking our way around here. We've got an exterior solar port here. This does come with 180 watts of solar on the roof. You can add an exterior panel. If you haven't seen those, you can check out one of my previous videos. I've done several of them where I actually have the panel out here, so you can check out. Summit Van does a really nice rear ladder. It's really sturdy. It doesn't just store here. This is where you actually climb. As you can see, we have our backup camera, a light bar on the back. This does have 5,000 pound towing capacity. Comes with a Rhino step to help you climb in and out of the van. We've got a 7-pin connector right here on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and open this back here. First thing I like to point out is we got 2 speakers right up here, one here and one on this side. Those speakers are Bluetooth compatible. You can hook them up to your phone. They're separate from the stereo that's on the front there on the van. So you can actually be parked, be playing some music. You got your awning out. It's perfect. Back over here, the left side here, we've got a quick connect for an air compressor. This does have an onboard air compressor right under here. It's a quick connect for the air hose. Outdoor shower. You've got your mid lights or your cargo lights here. So when your bed is down at night and you want to get some of your gear out, turn those lights on. You got plenty to see what you're doing down there. Got a water pump switch. And then the rear scene lights, this is your light bar that's back here. And go ahead and pull this panel out so you can see. This comes with an air hose. You've got a water hose for the rear shower. And you've got a adapter, so if you want to just hook up an extension cord here and plug into your house, your garage when you're at home. This air hose will actually reach all 4 tires. So if you have to let some air out of your tires to get a little more traction when it's time to air up, this will reach the front passenger side, but you've got to run it through the inside of the van. Leave those out. Now these are just access panels. Most of these are up top. I'm going to take this one out so you can see the 2 lithium ion batteries. Again, these are access panels. When you take these off, it's just access panels for the bed. And I'll show you that when we get inside. That's through here. Okay. Does have a roll-lift back screen here. You can use that as a night out or blackout shade, and also to get some fresh air circulating through the van. Okay, as we move our way around the driver's side here, you can see the two, up top you can see the solar panels. You've got your Dometic air conditioner up top. That rooftop air conditioner, you do have to be plugged in or be running a generator to run that. That will not run off of the house batteries. Right here, all right, and here's where you would hook up your city water connection. You can sanitize through here, and you can also do a gravity fill for your water right here, so you don't have to have a hose if you're carrying some additional water. Okay, down here is your drain valve for your gray tank. This does not have a bathroom inside, so it does not have a black tank. You've got 18 gallons of fresh water and a 21-gallon gray tank. This is your valve. It does have 30 amp service, so this is where you would plug in. And once we get right here, you'll see this. These seats are actually, they are heated and power. As far as the lumbar, you can move them, they'll swivel around. Right here is your lights. Since we got the door open, it's perfect. We can check out your lights here. Your mirrors come in and out. So you have all your controls there for your mirror. And then I'll deal with the steering wheel stuff here when we get inside. I'll go ahead and pop the hood. I know you guys are all anxious to see the flux capacitor on this one. One thing I want to point out, just because this reminded me of it, make sure that when you don't forget that you have this little support bar here. I've had folks where they just go to pull down on it, and you will mess this up, so be careful with that. Make sure that you don't forget it doesn't have a strut. You actually have to take that off. Important to note here is your battery post. So if you need a jump, this is where you would plug in your positive, and then over on this side is where you would put your ground cable if you need to give anybody a jump start. Here is your windshield wiper fluid. Of course, you got the flux capacitor, your coolant, and everybody's favorite, your DEF. This is where your DEF fill. Pretty good access. Here's your oil, where you'd fill your oil. So everything's right here, really easy to get to, nothing complicated about it. If you buy from us, we will walk you through it. If you buy from me, I'll go over the flux capacitor with you in detail. Also the blinker fluid. So make sure you, if you have any questions, make sure you ask for me so you can get all the scoop on that flux capacitor. All right, now we're gonna go inside. First thing you notice here is there's a ram mount grab bar. This thing is solid. If you need help getting in and out, if you're out partying with your friends under the awning, listening to music, you might need a little support getting in. That's perfect. The floor here, I want to just point out, so we have a smart floor with this track system. You just pull these little fillers out. There's actually, you can put tie-down rings in here. They make seats that you can put in here. Again, if you haven't seen them, you can check out one of my previous videos where I have the seats in here. Makes it really versatile. If you don't need the extra seats, you got a lot of cargo capacity here. So if you need to go to Home Depot and pick up some sheetrock or plywood, you got plenty of room to put that in here before you go up to the mountains and go hang out for the weekend. Got a really nice size refrigerator here. Got some nice lighting here that goes along with the interior lights here. So if I turn those off, that light turns off right there. And when I turn it back on, it comes back on. It changes colors. Easy access to your fridge. You've got induction cooktop. And a 10-inch deep sink. Plenty of room to do your dishes. I left this out here. This is our MSRP sticker. Just want to point out something. The Summit Adventure Vans have one of the best, if not the best, warranty on the market. They do a 2-year, 24,000 mile warranty on the house side. Most manufacturers are 1 year, 15,000. These Summit Adventure Vans are actually produced here. They make these about 15 minutes from here at the Summit Adventure factory. So if you ever have any issues, we can take them right up the street for you. You can see on this side, we got a first aid kit. There's actually food in there. Non-perishable food that you can take with you in case you get stranded. You got your fire extinguisher. Got a nice little kick step here. This is to help you get into the bed if you need a little extra lift. All right, microwave. Most vans this size don't have a microwave. This one actually comes with one. Cardboard included. Just don't turn it on with that in there. We got some nice storage up here. It's a small van, but you got a lot of storage between this and over the cab here. Right now we've got our blackout shades up here. You got some additional storage there. You have blackout shades, but you also have this bar here. A lot of folks choose to put like a little curtain right here to give additional blackout. A little more privacy. We do have one vent fan out here. Again, you can circulate some fresh air through both of the screens with the doors open. Now when you get up here to this main panel, we've got, you can check your battery level, your fresh tank, and your gray tank. It says black, but there's no black. That's for your gray tank. Here's your SPAR control here. It's really easy to use. Just push the button, set your temperature, push the button again, and set how much time you want it. So if you're going to go out for a hike, you're going to be gone an hour. You might set that for an hour and a half. Turn it on, and when you get back, it's nice and warm. Here's your Xantrex inverter control. On and off button right there. As you can see, the SPAR system, I like how they do this with Summit. They give you a bunch of information. So 1 gallon of fuel will heat up to 22 hours. So it's really fuel efficient. Got a decent sized pantry here. Nice shelves that are adjustable so you can put your cereal boxes in there. Cereal is very important, by the way, if you're camping. It makes a good snack, a good meal. I think I could live off of cereal. Here's a nice spot for your trash bags. Actually has some notches cut in here so you can put your bags in, hold them in place. Silverware drawer. Maybe some pots and pans. And then these are just small, maybe some spices. All right, now as we get to the back of the van here, we've got this cantilevered bed, which is awesome. So this works as a table. You can actually put a couple stools. You can have your meals back here. You can set up your laptop. You can use it as a standing workspace or a sitting workspace. These have a couple snaps, so you can snap these out of the way whenever you're eating or whenever you're working. When it's time for bed, you can put that down. Now these do hold 300 pounds on each side. I weigh 350, so it's actually holding more than that at the moment. I'm just kidding. I'm getting there though. locks into place. They've got your, that's just a safety latch right here, safety Velcro strap, so when you're driving down the road, it'll help keep some of the rattling out of the way. All right, go ahead and make the really nice sleeping area. Plenty of room for 2, 3 if you got small kiddos with you. If you've got your dog with you, if they can get up here, you want to put them up here, there's plenty of room for them as well. I'm sure my boxer would cry if I didn't put him up here with me. So it's a good thing it's got plenty of capacity for weight, because with the 2 of us, the dog, my wife, and then get my little ones up there, we'd actually still be plenty fine. So you got a lot of room under here. Some folks would put a dog kennel or maybe just your dog bed under here, so your pets can sleep under the bed. Lots of room. Now we can talk about the cab area. Just want to point out a few things here. Your parking brake, because the seats do swivel, you can just push it straight down. It'll still stay engaged. The parking brake is still on, so now I can swivel my seats. I don't have to worry about hitting the park brake. To disengage it, you have to lift up, push the button, and then put it back down. All right. Again, really easy to move around. Now you have a little living space. There's other options if you want to bring a little table. You got lots of other possibilities here. Plenty of room to get pretty creative with these things. Up here you've got just your basic, it's a Sprinter chassis, so this is a 3-liter, 188 horsepower, 325 foot-pounds of torque. The left controls here on the steering wheel work your dash area. So this actually works as a mouse. You got your home button, your back button, your cruise control. This side here operates your stereo. Again, you have a home button, a back button. You can set up your phone on here, make calls, adjust the volume right here. If you've never driven a Sprinter van, first time you get in here, you start looking for how to shift your gears, it's all right here. So basically you push it up once, it puts you in reverse. Go down for neutral, down one more time for drive, and then when it's time to park, you just push the button on the end there, that puts you in park, set your park brake. Really easy to operate. Up here you've got your entertainment center. It's got a nice spot to plug in your cell phone. You can set your cell phone up here to charge. This will link it to the stereo. Your stereo does have, if you go into apps, it's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's a really nice system, really easy to use. It's got navigation. No excuse for getting lost, no excuse for getting, if you're thirsty. We got like 8 cup holders up here, 2, 4, 2 on each side of the dash up top. Right here, before we get out, you've got your battery merge. So if you drain the batteries on your van, the chassis battery, you can actually push this. It'll merge the house and chassis batteries, give you enough power to fire it up. And then this is your light bar switch for the front. Light bar that I think we shown at the beginning. And that's pretty much it. I mean, these are really simple, really fun to take out. You can take them anywhere. They have a short wheelbase. Again, they got plenty of clearance. They're 4x4. So you can take them to some pretty cool spots. If you have one of these, send me some pictures of either Revel or any kind of B van. If you want to send me some pictures, I have a little collection going, and then I'll start to post some of those. So let me give you my info. You can call, text, email. Email me your pics if you're out having fun. If you get stuck, I want to see pictures of that too, because that means you got a little crazy. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.